Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Brothers, Field CTO and Solutions Architect over here at IOTech Systems, and today we'll be diving into the first episode of IOTech Labs. IOTech Labs will be a series of new and exciting things that we're doing with edge computing, and Edge Central and Edge Connect and Edge Manager, all IOTech products. So let's get into it. In this episode, we will be talking about auto tagging. We have created an on-the-edge auto tagger that can tag all of your device profiles without human intervention. So we've used Project Haystack, and if you're not familiar with Project Haystack, it is a standardized semantic data model for working with IoT and smart building data. They have a bunch of downloads on their website that you can go check out. They have their definitions and their protos and all these different kinds of file formats. If we look at the JSON here, you can see they have a lot of tags, and this is an open source project, so it's being contributed to quite regularly, and we use this model because it is kind of the de facto standard as of right now. So we have this reference UI, and we're going to drag and drop some of our device profiles right here. And if we look at one of these profiles, let me bring one of these up. All right. And as you can see, this is an IntelliPack device profile from a train IntelliPack that we have gotten from one of our customers. And we'll go back to the UI, and I'm just going to drag and drop some common device profiles here. We've got a Distech VAV, there's that IntelliPack profile, here's a JCI VAV, and we'll do a Schneider VAV. And we'll do a Spider CVAHU. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select those, and I'm going to send those for auto tagging. And while this works, this is all on the edge. This does not use any GPU. It is all on the CPU. It is running on a little NUC that I have here in my lab, and the UI is obviously running locally. So I'm hooked up to the Edge box with my UI with Edge Central, and on the Edge box is running Edge Central and this machine learning pipeline that we have for this auto tagging. So it is a bit of a cold start. Here we go, already done. And let's look at some of these. It does produce CSVs just for ease of use. We didn't want to embed a text editor directly into the UI. Just use the tools that you have. I'm using LibreOffice. All right, so let's sort by confidence. And as you can see, there's 4 columns here: original point, normalized point, and predicted tag, and then a confidence level. So let's look at some of these. We've got discharge fan enabled. That one looks good. Min outside flow set point, that may not be right. Zone cool set point, discharge temp max. All right, so most of these are around 99%. Don't need to save that. Let's look at another one. All right, here we have the JCI VAV. And as you can see, this one is a little bit not as good as the other one. The normalized point got a little unwieldy, but you can see most of them around 80-90% are okay. All right, let's look at another one. All right, this is that CVAHU, and we'll sort by confidence again. And yeah, even the lower confidence, you could probably say that's tagged correctly, right? Com status, freeze protect. All right, that looks good. All right, now I'm gonna pull them all up in the same sheet so you can get a better idea of how well the model worked. And we'll scroll down, and yeah, so a lot are in the 90s, high 90s confidence. So the workflow would be open up the CSV, verify your tags, verify your display names, and we will send them back into Edge Central here in a second. I'm going to save that. All right, so I have Edge Central running. I'm going to select all of these. Oh, before that, we have to upload the CSV file that we had previously. So we'll confirm that upload. All right. Now you can see if we go into edit mode, we do have a way to edit in the browser. As you can see, there's that tag for discharge damper. So I'm going to select them all, synchronize profiles. And what this does is it hot swaps these profiles in Edge Central. So now all of my devices that are using these profiles are tagged. They are using the tags, they're utilizing the tags. Each payload that comes out of Edge Central has those tags associated. So we just tagged a little bit over 100 points in maybe 10 seconds. Now, obviously you would want to verify and change some of those tags, especially some of those display names, so you can display them on a nice visualization. But that is our auto tagger. Stay tuned for more in IOTech Labs. We'll be diving into synthetic devices in the next one, and I hope you found this interesting. I hope it helps in your workflows. Thank you.